Presentation 1.
Hi everyone, this is Brian Switzer from the Carroll Center. Today we're going to be talking about using Copilot to within Microsoft PowerPoint. Uh, oh boy, the point document. I never created my PowerPoint for today's presentation. Oh shoot, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. Don't tell my boss. Um, Here's what we can do. We can really quickly create a PowerPoint presentation. So let's try and do it. I'm going to do Alt H followed by F for Foxtrot, S for X-ray.
Copilot off. F, X. Copilot on. Copilot, preview.
All right, let's enter in a prompt here.
C, E, E,
Create a
S, E, N,
presentation
T,
about the
space, B,
benefits
E, N,
of using
O,
Copilot
dash, P, I, N,
in PowerPoint
P, N,
for people who are blind and visually impaired.
space, E, space, U, N, A, I, E. Alert working on a response for you.
All
Stop
right.
generating
Woo.
button.
Working
Looking
on a
things over.
response. Putting things
Almost
over.
there. Pulling things together.
Hmm.
Still working on it.
Let's see. Let's see.
Copilot said, okay, here you go.
Ooh. All right. It's a beautiful presentation that Copilot created for us. I'm gonna hit F6 to get into that slide.
Pane. Status bars. Pane. Ribbon tabs. Slide 1. The benefit.
Let's see. We'll do an F5 to start the slideshow. Let's see what we got.
The benefits of using Copilot for people who are blind and visually impaired.
Ooh.
Effective PowerPoint use for people with visual impairment.
Effective PowerPoint used for people with visual impairment. Believe it or not, I created a similar presentation and it's totally different than the one I initially created using the same prompt. So very interesting observation there. Even if you use the same prompt, you're gonna get a different slide deck.
Slideshow. Slide 2. Presentation overview. Content placeholder portrait of with short hair Caucasian male police force standing in front of yellow background wearing uniform who is smiling who is working and using laptop presentation overview introduction to Copilot. Copilot is a PowerPoint add-in that helps people create accessible presentations. It includes features like alt text generation and slide narration to make presentations more inclusive. Benefits of Copilot. Using Copilot in PowerPoint can provide numerous benefits for people who are blind and visually impaired, including improved accessibility, increased productivity, and ease of use.
So very interesting. I'm not sure why they chose a white Caucasian cop as their image. One of the interesting things is that Copilot does not actually pull images from the internet. It does create its own AI images to use in your PowerPoint slide deck. So very interesting, and it also gave it a description, which is pretty nice.
Slideshow. Slide 3. Introduction to Copilot in PowerPoint. Content placeholder businessman is drawing stick figure on white paper. Stick figure was drawn as business person. Introduction to Copilot in PowerPoint. Artificial intelligence and natural language processing. Copilot in PowerPoint uses artificial intelligence and natural language processing to help users create and edit presentations. This allows for more efficient and effective editing. Accessibility. Copilot in PowerPoint is designed to be accessible to people who are blind and visually impaired. It provides an accessible interface and a range of helpful tools.
All right, let's see a couple more slides.
Slideshow. Slide 4. What is Copilot? Content placeholder. A robot using a laptop sitting on a blue chair. What is Copilot? AI-powered assistant. Copilot is an AI-powered assistant that uses natural language processing and machine learning algorithms to help users create and edit presentations. Accessible interface. Copilot provides an accessible interface for people who are blind and visually impaired, making it easier for them to create and edit presentations. Formatting text and inserting images. Copilot can help with tasks such as formatting text and inserting images, making it easier for users to create visually appealing presentations.
That's one of the benefits of Copilot. The presentations it create are going to be more visually appealing than the one that I'd probably create on my own. As you have seen, it put images on almost every slide, so it's a little more eye-catchy than your slide that I would normally put together.
Slideshow, Slide 5, how does Copilot work? Content placeholder white mouse cable forming a hand cursor on blue background. Horizontal composition with copy space. How does Copilot work? Natural language processing. Copilot uses natural language processing to understand user requests and suggest appropriate actions. Intuitive and easy to use. Copilot is designed to be intuitive and easy to use, making it accessible to users of all abilities. It can be accessed through the ribbon in PowerPoint, and users can interact with it using a keyboard, mouse, or touch screen.
Yep. You can also dictate to um, Copilot. One of the downsides is it's not like voice mode in ChatGPT where you can have a conversation back and forth, but you can dictate your prompts.
Slideshow, Slide 6, benefits of using Copilot for people who are blind and visually impaired. Content placeholder young man and his mature co-worker using digital tablet when repairing aircraft. Benefits of using Copilot for people who are blind and visually impaired. Improved accessibility. Copilot provides improved accessibility for people who are blind and visually impaired by offering features like voice commands and audio feedback, making it easier to navigate through different applications and settings on their devices. Increased productivity. Copilot can increase the productivity of people who are blind and visually impaired by providing easy access to various applications and settings, allowing them to work more efficiently and effectively. Ease of use. Copilot is designed to be easy to use for people who are blind and visually impaired, with a user-friendly interface and customizable settings to suit their individual needs and preferences.
Okay. Yeah, I think we've seen enough of the presentation. Let's escape out of it.
Presentation 1, PowerPoint. Slide 6, benefits of using Copilot.
One of the things I'll say about Copilot, I know that presentation talked a lot about accessibility. There is no shortcut key for using Copilot. What we did before were ribbon keys. We did Alt H for home, did F for Foxtrot, X for X-ray. And that got Copilot to open up and we could start typing into the prompt edit field. Other than that, you're going to do a lot of tabbing, and I'll show that in a little bit. One of the things that you'll notice too is that when you open up Copilot for the first time after you do that Alt HFS, you'll be able to, it'll open up in its own pane. So from there, what you're going to do is the shortcut key FS. That function key 6, sorry, not F6, and you'll be able to jump through the different panes. And so if you want to switch between your slide deck and your Copilot, you can do that with F6. So let's try that right now.
Copilot window, add-in, Copilot, preview, document, chat messages list with 2 items. AI-generated content may be incorrect.
All right, let's see. We're in the edit field.
Prompt edit multi-line. Ask me anything about this present.
I press the letter E for edit field.
Prompt edit.
I'm now in the prompt. What asks it some follow-up questions. Can you summarize this presentation?
C N I Z E T N. Quest. Alert working on a response for you. Stop generating button. Copilot said, sure, AI-generated content may be incorrect. Looking things over. Almost there, sure. This presentation is about. Copilot said, sure. This presentation is about like dislike. AI-generated content may be incorrect. Copilot said, sure. This presentation is about like dislike. All
right, let's see what it actually said. So I'm going to do Shift H. And it should move me to heading level 6.
Copilot said, heading level 6.
So all the chats are really labeled with heading level 6. So to move to the most recent one, you're going to do Shift H and then move previous even further back in the conversation. You're going to keep on hitting that Shift H.
Sure, visually impaired. Sure.
Sure.
This presentation is about the benefits of using Copilot for people who are blind and visually impaired. Here's a brief summary. Introduction to Copilot. List with one item bullet. Copilot is a PowerPoint add-in designed to help create accessible presentations. It features like alt text generation and slide narration to make presentations more inclusive. Button collapsed. 1. Out of list. How Copilot works. List with one item bullet. Copilot uses artificial intelligence and natural language processing to assist users in creating and editing presentations. It offers an accessible.
All right. So it's given it the summary. It's a little bit of a longer summary. But let's try and do something else. Let's see if it can pull out the major slides.
Prompt edit multi-line. Ask me any. Suggested prompts grouping. Refresh button. What are the key takeaways from the presentation? Button. Can you provide more details on accessibility features? Out of grouping chat messages. Out of list suggested prompts grouping. Button. Can you provide more? Button. What are the key takeaways from the presentation? Button. Refresh. Button. What are the key takeaways from the presentation? 1. Stop generating. Button. Copilot said, sure. This presentation is about the benefits of using Copilot. 1, 2, 3. Copilot. H. Chat messages list with 6 items. Copilot said, heading level 6. The key takeaways from the presentation on the benefits of using Copilot for people who are blind and visually impaired are. List with 5 items. 1. Improved accessibility. Copilot provides features like voice commands and audio feedback, making it easier for people who are blind and visually impaired to navigate and use PowerPoint. Button collapsed. 1. 2. Increased productivity. The AI-powered features of Copilot, such as automatic layout and design suggestions, help users create and edit presentations more efficiently. Button collapsed. 2. 3. Ease of use. Copilot is designed to be intuitive and easy to use, and customizable settings. Button collapsed. 3. 4. AI-powered assistant. Copilot uses artificial intelligence and natural language processing to assist users in creating and editing presentations. Button collapsed. 5. Screen reader support. Copilot supports screen readers, allowing users to access and content more easily. Button collapsed. Chat. Prompt edit multi-line. Ask me anything.
So I like that summary a little bit better. It gave it the key takeaways in a much more, a much more concise format. So it gave it bullet points of the key takeaways from the presentation. So super useful. Your boss gives you a presentation an hour before, and you just need to know the quick bullet points so that you go into the meeting prepared. You could do it with Copilot. Making your life a little bit easier rather than going slide by slide and reading down arrowing and reading every single slide. You get Copilot give you a nice little summary or key takeaways from the presentation. What we're going to do now is I'm going to show you a different way to create a PowerPoint. We got pretty lucky with the PowerPoint. It actually came out fairly nice. I've had Copilot create other PowerPoint presentations that you would have had to take a hacksaw to. So this is a much better one. Let's create a new slide and do a different way of creating a PowerPoint.
Presentation 2. Create a
So one thing to note is that if you're gonna have Copilot create a presentation for you, you do have to start off with a blank presentation. It'll roll it off if it touch in any way. So what I did there with Control N, created, and I'm gonna start with a new blank PowerPoint slide deck. We're gonna do our classic ribbon key Alt H F S.
X. Copilot on. Prompt edit multi-line. Ask me anything.
Rather than typing in a prompt, we did when we created a brand new presentation, I'm going to do Shift Tab.
Understand show key slides in this deck 4 of 4.
So here's a list of possible prompts, and we're gonna go up to create from file.
Understand. Create a presentation from file 1 of 4.
All right, so we're gonna press enter here.
Chameleon and Mantis reference guide 1.
You heard it say Chameleon and Manta reference guide 1. So what it did was it opened up a list of my documents. And so one thing to know, if you're going to convert a Word document into a PowerPoint presentation, whatever uh, Word document you're using, it does have to be linked to it has to be in your OneDrive that's associated with your PowerPoint presentation. So that's one caveat here. If the Word document not in your OneDrive, should do a file upload into your OneDrive, and then it'll be there, and then you can prompt Copilot and PowerPoint to use that Word document. We're gonna enter here.
Prompt edit multi-line link Mantis reference guide 1. Docs.
So in the prompt edit field, you'll it inserted it for us. It says
create a presentation from link Chameleon and link Mantis reference guide 1. Docs.
So it said create a presentation from the linked, and what it did, that the shareable link from our OneDrive. So I'm gonna enter here and send it to Copilot.
Alert working on a response for you. Stop generating button. Finding your file. Drafting a presentation. Copilot said, here's the outline for the presentation I'm generating. Chameleon layout AI generated content may be incorrect. Generating slides, 7%. Generating slides, 10%. Generating slides, 21%. Generating slides, 34%. Generating slides, 48%. Generating slides, 59%. Generating slides, 72%. Generating slides, 79%. Generating slides, 90%. Generating slides, 93%. Generating slides, 97%. Generating slides, 98%. Adding speaker notes. Looking things over. Almost there. Copilot said, here's a draft of Chameleon and Mantis reference guide. 1. Docs as a presentation. I've drafted 29 slides and made some changes based on your doc, included speaker notes containing additional details, added images to make your deck more.
All right, so 29 slides. There are Word document. So for those of you who don't know, the Chameleon and Manta are two types of Braille displayed from APH. My colleague and I, we created a reference guide, and I thought it might be a fun thing to kind of convert into a presentation quickly and easily. So we're in the Copilot pane. What do F6 to get into slide?
Pane, status bar, pane, home tab Alt, 8, presentation 1, PowerPoint.
All right, we're now here. Let's do F5, get into the slideshow view.
Copilot, switch Copilot's toolbar, 6, 2, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 6, 4, 5, 9, 7, 8. Prompt edit multi-line, ask me anything about this presentation blank, 6, 2, 5, blank.
I'm not sure what happened there. Let's do F6 again.
Status bar, ribbon tabs, slide 6, benefits of use.
All right, now let's try and do F5 again. All right.
The picture a finger pointing on a tablet with green neon lights.
Interesting.
The benefits of using Copilot for people who are blind and visually impaired.
Oh, no, these are old.
Presentation 1, PowerPoint. Slide 1, the benefits of.
Let's do an Alt tab.
Presentation 2. Presentation 2, PowerPoint. Slide 1, Chameleon and Mantis.
All right. Somehow we switch, but let's do F6, make sure we're in the right place.
Slide 1, Chameleon and Mantis reference guide.
All right, so slide 1, let's do an F5.
Slideshow, slide 1, Chameleon and Mantis reference guide. Chameleon and Mantis reference guide. Chameleon and Mantis reference guide.
All right, let's move to the next slide.
Slideshow, slide 2, agenda. Agenda bullet chameleon layout bullet chameleon menus bullet chameleon shortcut combo keys bullet mantis Q40 layout bullet mantis menus bullet how to pair bullet mantis applications bullet mantis Q40 specific commands bullet additional resources.
All right, so gave it an agenda of what the different slides will look like.
Slideshow, slide 3, chameleon layout. Chameleon layout bullet front face and front edge perspective bullet right hand rep. Dots 4, 5, 6 bullet LH.7 rep the backspace key bullet RH.8 rep the enter key used to activate or again open a menu item bullet front edge. All thumb keys bullet center is the home button which moves to the top of page or menu item bullet left or right keys are the panning keys bullet next two keys rep the previous or next keys, space plus dot 1 backwards or space plus dot 4 forward. Bullet left side view, bullet right edge bullet back of the device bullet bottom.
So it's giving you the layout of the different keys on the Chameleon Braille display.
Slideshow, slide 4, front toward the back of the device. Front toward the back of the device bullet right hand representation bullet dots 4, 5, 6 bullet left hand representation bullet dots 1, 2, 3 bullet dot 7 represents the backspace key bullet right hand dot 8 bullet represents the enter key used to activate or open a menu item bullet device layout bullet 2 space bars. Bullet refreshable braille cell displays pins bullet 20 cursor routing buttons bullet Perkins style keyboard, each key is a dot on a braille cell.
Perfect. Yeah, so I'm pretty impressed with the presentation. Let's see if we can get any images.
Slideshow, slide 5, front edge, all thumb keys. Slideshow, slide 6, bottom. Slideshow, slide 7, front face and front edge perspective. Front face and front edge perspective bullet front face and front edge perspective bullet figure 1 bullet left side view bullet figure 2 bullet back to the front bullet USB-C port for chart. Slideshow, slide 8, chameleon menus. Chameleon menus bullet main menu items bullet editor bullet notes or document bullet terminal bullet connect a BT device or a USB device bullet library bullet accessing, storing, and managing books from NFB Newsline and Bookshare bullet file manager bullet open and manage files and folders. Bullet calculator bullet basic interface bullet date and time content placeholder close up of a calculator keypad.
There we go. We got an image. It used a close-up of a calculator as a image in our presentation. Yeah, overall, I really like the presentation. Maybe I'd keep it as is and use it in as something to instruct students on how to use the Chameleon and Mantis Braille displays. Um, yeah. So that's how you transform a Word document to a PowerPoint presentation.